I'm an out-and-out Robin Williams fan. He is, without a doubt, one of the most original, creative minds we have working today. He can act straight, he can be crazy, and he has a new movie out in which he co-stars with Robert De Niro called Awakenings, and it's gotten incredible reviews. Those of you who have seen it, he's been nominated for a Golden Globe and has already won Best Actor by the National Board of Review. Would you welcome Robin Williams? One of our more serious actors.
Yeah. Olivier, yo.
Yo.
Never become attached to a house. Never. And the judge said, all the money. And we'll just shorten it to alimony for the people at home. Divorce from the old Latin word divorcarum, meaning having your genitals torn out through your wallet.
That's from the Latin. I didn't know that.
That's kiss your assets goodbye. I do. Hello, Maestro.
How are you, sir?
Good, sir.
Well, it's nice to see doing that real...
Simple stuff again.
That real heavy drama show has kept you,
Doing that Shakespeare stuff. You think about Shakespeare, you think about a man basically with the education, second-grade education, wrote some of the greatest poetry of all times. I think maybe not. I don't know. Wandering around Stratford after a couple of beers, knocking on doors, going... Is this 2B or not 2B? Right! Oh, yeah. I wrote that. That's mine.
That's mine.
I'm William Shakespeare, right? Kiss my tights.
Yeah. Did you ever do any Shakespeare? You did Waiting for Godot?
I did Waiting for Godot.
Yeah.
I did Shakespeare. It's exciting to wear tights and have people go, I can't see anything.
He's no nerdy yet.
Someone give him a dagger. Thank you.
There's a dagger I see in my hand.
What is this I hold before me? Oh, what a rogue and peasant slave. Nothing.
That's just the window about discontent.
Aye, let it breathe.
You ever picture different people playing Hamlet, say to be or not to be, like Stallone?
Oh, Stallone.
Mel Gibson just did Hamlet. Pretty good, I hear.
It was wonderful, I hear. It's like great to hear, right?
But Stallone, I couldn't see.
Stallone, you could feel like to be or what, you know. Schwarzenegger walks into the room. I'm back. Watch out, Denmark. Mother, come here. I love you. Big kiss for you. Sorry, you're dead. Look over here. I'm going to do another speech, but first, I'm going to tear through a wall and flex my nipples. Don't be afraid of me. Don't be afraid.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
Nicholson, you could think of him.
Yeah,
he could do great. He'd be a great Hamlet, just like neither a borrower nor a lender be, and the T-shirts keep for thine self. These are obscure references, but we must.
We throw him in just to keep the audience.
Shakespeare said, was it not him that said, kill all the lawyers first? But of course, there were no agents then.
That's right. Who knew?
Who knew? 10%. My lord must give up that check for not feeling this. Carpe per diem sees the check, and yet Neil Bush still works. Why? I have a copy of the letter that George Bush wrote to Saddam Hussein.
Oh, yes. We were wondering where that was. You had it. Can you reveal? Now, without affecting national security.
I don't know why they found this offensive. It starts off, Dear Oil Sucker. I don't know. Gets it off the... And that man's named Tariq Aziz. Doesn't it think like... They have a little thing he's saying like, we want peace. And underneath it says, he's lying. It's Joe Asuzu. You want to think about the whole thing, though, basically. You want to solve problems in the Middle East, you send John Gotti. He goes, Saddam, how you doing, babe? Okay, here's the deal. You get out of Kuwait, I give you Jersey. Okay. Bingo, he's out the next damn day. All of a sudden, wow, things start happening. Mingle, mingle, mingle. And I know that they've got Quail locked up in some back room going, okay, let's go over it again, okay? Okay, ready? Okay, here we go. Let's go over it one time, you okay? Assad, you did. Okay, try it again. Aziz, what did he say? No, try it again. Assad, you did. No, try it one more time. Hussein, nobody. Okay, try it again. Gaddafi, God bless you. Not that one. It's a little... I don't know. You have to kind of go, why is this? This is very strange.
Poor Quayle.
Yeah.
Remember once when they said they were going to send him to Central America, and 3 days later they found him wandering around Ohio? It was just...
He's been on more cruises than a Jewish grandmother. As soon as he comes home, he goes, "Hi, I'm back." Oh, okay. Send him out the door, and he comes back with a little statue with a, you know.
Yes. Remember
Look
that?
what I found, Marilyn. Give me that. Grind that down. It's a little frightening.
I'm going to ask you one serious question all tonight.
Oh, one serious
When you're doing the thing like you're first of all, you're a good actor. You're really a marvelous actor. But
It's so nice. I've been nominated twice. It's so nice to watch somebody else win. And they read the name and they go, and the winner for Best Actor is someone other than you. And you sit there and they keep the camera on you and you're supposed to go like, "I'm so happy." Wouldn't it be nice? You could be really truthful and go, "Ah! Ah! Give it to me!"
But just to be among your peers is honor enough, sure.
It is.
Now, the
Hey, you have a green card! Give it to me! I don't know, but the...
Now, what I was going to ask you.
Okay?
This has to do with what we're doing right now.
Okay.
You're a serious actor. You're in a serious scene. I know how you work, because your mind gets going in stream of consciousness, and you start firing. When you're in those scenes, you ever get to the point where all of a sudden you're saying, "Hey, there's no laughs here," and you want to veer off and go into the comedy thing?
There's sometimes, I mean, it was weird. In this movie, I was working with Robert De Niro, who was obviously a whole other style.
Yeah.
I think that's like...
Well, Bob is not a funny guy.
I think Nostradamus said, "When they meet, that will be the end." I mean, he's a different style.
Yes,
You know, it's like,
is.
"How you doing, Bob?" What? And it's... You're afraid that if you look at him the wrong way, it's like, "Hey, Bob." I mean, you have to you find a way of dealing with it, but there's sometimes where you have to break the mood, because we're working in a mental hospital for 5 months in Brooklyn, and every day you'd walk in, there'd be a little guy staring, there'd be like this, you know, there's a lot of doors and only 5 keys. And you'd be there and you'd walk past and there'd be a guy waiting at the window going, "Do I look nuts to you? Do I look nuts to you? Do I look crazy to you?" And you realize it was one of the doctors. This is the beginning. So you're walking into this environment and we were working in this place, and it was I guess a hospital where the bottom 2 floors were still real patients.
Yeah.
And we used a lot of real patients. We used, you know, Penny was using schizophrenics and Tourette's patients. And it was a weird thing. The schizophrenics, she would direct them, and everything was fine until the moment when they said, "It's time now. We're going to have to, because someone's talking in front of you. We want you to talk but not say anything." And all of a sudden you saw them look like, "And I'm crazy?"
Yeah. But they wanted background stuff, but not...
It's like, it was that moment where all of a sudden reality went,
Yeah.
But there are times when, no, you have to break out, but there's other times where you can't.
Did you ever meet the doctor that you're playing in here?
Oh, yeah, he's wonderful. Oliver Sacks, he wrote this book, Awakenings, and he wrote another book called The Man Who Mistook His Wife for a Hat, which those of you who drink a lot are going, "I've done that." She was a pair of shorts one night, too. And he wrote these wonderful books, basically about different aspects of the brain. And in this, he was there every day.
Yeah.
He's an amazing man. He's about 6'4". He's like a combination of Arnold Schwarzenegger and Albert Schweitzer. And he also looks like Santa Claus because he's got this big beard, and usually there's food in it that he's forgotten is there. Oh, good. I forgot that.
Tasty.
Tasty. And he's the amazing thing, as big as he is and as strong as he is, he's this very gentle and compassionate man who is brilliant, he called these people who basically have been in a comatose state for 30 years, and many of us are going, "Well, that's Ronald Reagan." But no, I think he's wrote about them from the point of view that basically they're explorers. He said that they came from they're in another state, they're exploring another dimension of thought.
And of course, in the play, you played the doctor who was aware that there are people inside there, and then just over a period of time start to come out of there. Right?
Through this, he basically isolated that they suffered from this one disorder called encephalitis lethargica, which is, encephalitis is a brain virus. And this is a specific one that after the initial outbreak, which went through Europe and America and killed many people, but many people who survived had a dormancy period, and about 5 years later, they all of a sudden would start to freeze up and go into this like statue state.
It would be latent that long, and then...
Yeah, and they have a dormancy period. And then it would come back, and then he woke them up basically with this drug that they use for Parkinson's patients, which is, it was a miracle. And he said for that summer, it was an amazing thing to see them. He has documented footage of these people who hadn't moved in a long time, but and the next thing you see them, they're like this. I'm out of here. You think that after 30 years, one of them would wake up and go, didn't anybody try and shake me?
I was sleeping. Yeah. We're going to show you a film clip later. Stay where you are. We're coming back with Robert and Steve.